the price you pay to get seen. If 16 games and a state championship appearance is not enough exposure, how about a few all-star games? Jaxon Shipley wears many hats in addition to his Brownwood helmet. Whether it's the U.S. Army All-American Bowl in San Antonio or even the USA versus the World matchup in Austin, you have to give it up for players like him who go the extra mile to catch an extra eye and a few extra passes. It didn't hurt that both games were in Central Texas, very close to his new home on the 40 acres.
You know, I've just grown up around it my whole life, and it's something that I wanted to be a part of, and it runs through my veins. And Coach Brown is just a great coach, and as far as these coaches changes goes, I didn't have any problem with it at all because I knew Coach Brown knew what he was doing.
Although he wears a different number, number 88, Jaxon Shipley, had similar numbers to his brother when he played high school football. Of course, Jordan just finished up his rookie season with the Cincinnati Bengals, and he's giving good advice to his brother Jaxon.
He's a great young player, and to get to see him out here making a touchdown catch was pretty awesome.
Now, who's better, you or him?
He's got a chance to be pretty special, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, and you know, a lot of it is about what situations you get into, and if it's favorable. And I think he's going to be somebody that's pretty good to watch.
Another receiver who's trying to make a name for himself is Tavon Smith out of Chaminade High School in Toronto, Canada. Wearing number 1 for the world team, Smith scored not 1, but the only 2 touchdowns against the USA team in frigid temperatures that didn't even get out of the teens. A 21-14 loss that was closer than most people expected, says the MVP of the world team.
Yeah, we almost came back. It was a great game. Hopefully, I wish we came out with a W, but it was still a good game. The experience was great. There were a lot of people, met a lot of new people. The U.S. team is really good. Everything was just great.
Great player. You know, I've seen a lot of him in high school because he's in our neck of the woods. So Tavon Smith is a good talent. And you know what, it surprised me that no one caught him, because you know, there's some fast athletes out here, but it really real good tribute to Tavon because he's outstanding.
Another player who scored 2 touchdowns in this global game was North Mesquite running back Joe Bergeron, who's headed to Texas. The 6'1", 215-pound bruiser can run over you or around you, and was named the most valuable player of the U.S. squad.
It's great, you know. It's an honor. I really couldn't have done it without the offensive line, though. That was amazing. I love those guys. Playing with the rest of the team, you know, they put in a lot of effort too. Coming out here, playing in the cold, trying to set the weather aside and, you know, play our game, so it was really fun.
So, Mac Brown, if you're watching, you've got a good one in Joe Bergeron, who is excited to be in Austin.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I can finally call myself an official Longhorn now. Hook 'em, of course.
Chairman of USA Football, Carl Peters.
Breaking down the numbers for you, whether it's the abundance of players that call the United States home, or the international flavor that honored 22 from Canada, 6 from American Samoa, 5 from Austria, 3 from Germany and Switzerland, or 2 from Mexico, Finland, and Japan. It's obvious from the close score that football is quickly catching on around the world. It remains to be seen, though, if America's most popular sport will catch up to basketball or even soccer at a global level, but international and college coaches are beginning to take notice, and so should you.
Football's big in Canada. I don't think that sometimes people down in Texas may not realize that there's a lot of football that goes on in Canada, and that we play pretty good football up there. So kind of a good experience for them, but it's a really great experience for the international kids, because you know, our Canadian kids get to play a lot of football, but some of the kids from other countries don't. So this is a great opportunity for them to experience something like this.
It was a great game, and we knew that the world team had some great athletes, and they're the best players that have come out of their countries, and they did a great job coming and being ready to play.
For the High School Spotlight, we bid you a fond farewell, sayonara, adios, and goodbye. I'm Jeff Power.